What is up, guys? It's Bright Light Crypto coming at you with another video. I got two screens now. Two screens now. I don't know why it's coming out of there, but oh yeah, this one, that's one. All right, there we go. So, anyways, I wanted to make sure my audio's all right. Comments. Let's see. Yeah. Anyways, I want to talk a little bit today about what's going on in the Pulsechain world. I've just been like kicking back, streaming once a week. Other than that, trying to get in the hang of things still. It is the Pulsechain bear market, so the bullish Pulsechain bears, which I think was on my title, but yeah. Other than that, I want to share my screen and not this one. Let's go to this one. Yeah, let's go to that. Share my screen, and I want to talk about this. I made this tweet a little while ago. It's just something interesting for me. I was messing around with sack rate and how many percentages and how he would price Pulsechain, things like that. This is with Richard Hart. And I was messing around with numbers, and I found 40271003 would be an absolute bottom. Like, it's like everybody sold pretty much, or it's just Richard or all the maxis, whatever. But anyways, this tweet says, interesting calculation I've done today on potential bottom floor if you take out the dilution of the bonus on the Pulsechain sacrifice. If I'm correct, who knows? Just calculating what ifs. Yep, still bullish as hell on Pulsechain. But if you take 40271003 times 369, which Richard's about numbers, and 369 is inflation rate of hex, it was quite interesting. It reached to about the sack rate. So then I went over to the chart and typed it in, and something else is interesting. Like, yes, we haven't, like, we're not even like really that close to it, but we're 63% up from it. And it's right at the bottom of that wick on the first initial like launch, which was quite interesting for me. Like, that intrigued me a little bit. It was just something, maybe it is the bottom, maybe it's not. But right now, the bottom on Pulsechain does look like it's forming. And yeah, other than that, I thought that was interesting. So back to the Pulsechain. This ain't like Bud. This ain't anything like negative, but this is one reason why I'm bullish on Pulsechain, is because if we did go down there, not saying we are, just got on YouTube, not financial advice or anything, but like if you wanted limit orders that in that area, I would be setting them. But like, what makes me think it's not ever going to go down there is like Richard Hart has been protecting the Pulsex price lately, and it seems like that's where everybody's flooding because there's like no inflation on Pulsex. It's only deflationary, things like that, which is great. I love Pulsex. I love the decks that Richard's built, things like that. And hey, but according to these Cabal member things, shout out to Randy, we are apparently a part of the Cabal, and I don't see too much of it, but if I'm a Cabal member, I'm a Cabal member. Randy and them, they could hold all their bags and still, go on a vacation and get all the FUD and hate and stuff like that, but I don't get why they get that. It's like, come on, man. Like, spin a different narrative instead of trying to shake people out or get better prices or not. God, who Soda was spreading that or whatever his name is. Other than that, I wanted to go down a road, which is kind of it's public now. So if you did your own research about Solidx and Solidx, about the number one meme coin on 9inch, Solidx. Apparently, people don't do the research, but he tells you all himself on his website, solidx.win. So solidx.win, if you haven't seen the website, it's right here. Yep token is tied to it. Yep token has a pulse pair, a note pair, axis pair, fire pair. I'm kind of sticking with those right now. I don't want to really like branch out to other coins too much yet, but some things with maybe a Fux pool in the future is coming. But anyways, back to the Solidx thing. This is his token. He was rank 8 on the Pulsechain sacrifice list. The first 2 sentences in this website, right? So if you go to hexpulse.info and you go to, let's just do this and show you guys. Pulsechain tokens. You can go to sacrifices, scroll down. I think you can search for it up here too. Yeah. Nope. Oh, okay. So anyways, I think you gotta keep scrolling. I had it up here. Here it is. Go to Pulsechain sacrifice list, stats, whatever. Let's click the cookies. I didn't want that. There we go. All right. So what did he say? He said he is the number 8 on the Pulsechain sacrifice list. This is a sacrifice list of like 40,000 people. Okay, 44, something like that. Don't quote me on it, whatever. This is doing research for people, and why I don't understand why people are flooding Solidx on 9inch on Pulsechain. This guy believes in Richard Hart and all that, and his mission. He's like, hopefully a carbon copy, right? Or just might be a scam, just might be a rug, whatever. But now you go over to, here's a sacrifice list. He's number 8, right? Click info. Here's his address, right? That's the sacrifice address. From what he is saying, that's the pulse he got. That's the rate, everything, right? I don't know if this wanted to come out, but like, you can do your own research, like straight from his site. He tells you right there. It's all public. So, anyways, this is his public address, but this is his sacrifice address. He's rank 8, right? So let's take that address, paste it in good old D Bank. Oh my God, it's only got $1,000 in it. Looks like it's drained. I don't know. Let's go to transactions. Wait for it to load. Yeah, it's got a few little airdrop transactions and whatnot, but right here, what do you see? Over 1 billion hex. And, and then he's got $62 million worth of Pulsechain. What do you think he's going to do with it? What do you think Richard Hart's going to do to Pulsechain? What do you think Pulsex he's going to do to that? But yeah, I realize I might be compromising a little bit of privacy, but he did make this public. So if you just did 5 minutes worth of work. There's that. Nothing's been moved out of this. Like, it's been sent in. That's it. Just scam stuff, and hasn't been touched. Nothing. I don't think he's going to touch it. I mean, he believes in Richard Hart's mission, right? So other than that, that's the SAC address. He moved to a new wallet, which is good, great security practice, things like that. But he tells you, all of you, every last one of us publicly on his website, where to look. As long as you know where to look, right? Let's go back to. So what if he pulls the same Richard Hart with his token? Like, what if Solidx is his Pulsechain to make people rich? What if he does this to other tokens that he believes in or people that he believes in? What if, you know what I mean? Like, it's just something to think about. Anyways, the Hex.com Scout developers named him the firewall as a screen under the portfolio tab. I strongly believe in Richard Hart's in-game plan, and I have enough courage and patience to get there. All on his website. All of it. Spent 5-10 minutes looking into the dude. Oh my God. Like, it's right there. Nothing nefarious going on. This guy's legit, man. Like, why FUD it, Soda? Like, all the nope chart, the yup chart, the fire chart, the axis chart, all of them are going down because people are trading this token. And if you go to Dex Screener and just go to Pulsechain, right? Go to Pulsechain down here. Just look for a minute. That's the home page. Number 2, right under teddy bear. Interesting, right? Not much volume lately. Liquidity's down, but that's because the price is down. That's also because 9inch has their pools. I can go show you that real quick. So if you want to check out this site, this is from a good community member. I forget originally who it's from, but hexpulse.info. You can get like all the sacrifice information, any lists, like all the projects that are rugged, abandoned. It's a great asset, and he does it all for free, like just to support everybody. It's got the numbers up here for the Pulse Day, the Hex Day. Like, this is the best community by far in crypto. Like, I'm not going anywhere. Anyways, so I was looking at, if anybody wants to remind me. Yeah, nobody's commenting. Anyways, Solidx. I forgot where I was. Anyways, yeah, this is a great website. 9inch. Hold on, let me remove this real quick. And let's go over here, just in case I have something connected. And 9inch.io. Yeah, I'm going to disconnect that. There we go. Now I'm going to share screen again. Edit the stage. All right, so we're on 9inch. Disconnected my wallet. I always forget to disconnect stuff, but it's not even a wallet. That's too important. But anyways, I was going to the BBC pools. Now, one of the reasons for the down pressure on Solidx, Fire, Axis, probably some other meme coins, because like you might as well just call it Solidx is the king of the memes, right? maybe in direct competition of that ink meme token over on Pulsex. Yes, I don't talk about Pulsechain, Pulsex enough, maybe because I'm on 9-inch more, soon to be other places. But like, if you don't know, do your own research, use your own brain, make your own decisions. This is just my opinion. You know, at least I'm out here telling people probably what's really going on the price charts instead of just being scared and spreading FUD and BS like that. Like, come on, grow up. Because you want to push the price down or try to make people look bad, like, or trade the chart, like, stop, man. It's just like how toxic the maxis can get. It's just like how toxic the fudders can get. So, anyways, that's probably the down pressure because some people are just cash grabbing. And if you just did your own research straight from his website, like, even like right here, look at this. That's probably the contract address. Yeah. But he tells you right here, I was rank 8 on the sacrifice list. So quit your FUD. What if you rotate, like, okay, so he has $60 million in Pulse. 10x Pulse price from Richard. That's $600 million. Liquidity is thinner though, right? What if he just rotated 10% of that? 60 million? Or what if Pulsechain price goes 10x and he just holds it? I mean, there's one guy. There's other dudes in the top 10 with the same amount of tokens. There's one guy could hold the price chart down. Just pumping his tokens. Who knows? Like, I'll say it. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not like, I might get a lot of backlash from this. Who knows? But like, what if? If Pulsechain can go 10,000x, what can this do? If everybody's talking about the numbers, like, yes, you thin the liquidity. If Richard pulled the liquidity and thinned it on Pulsechain, it could go 100x or more. Again, Solidx could do the same thing. So where's the bullishness in this Pulsechain bear? I'm bullish. I mean, I created a little bit of a project with the bags I had. Like, I'm not using all of them, of course, but like, you know, it's what could happen if this guy believes in Richard Hart's way. Other people followed this dude. They could believe in the same thing, and these guys are also project founders of other meme tokens on this chain. Like, use your brain, use your head. That's all I'm saying. Stop with the FUD, stop with the BS. Yeah, some people probably sold some or made some moves or things like that just to go vacate. But this one guy could have paid for it. Could everything. I don't know what happened. Don't think I do, because I don't. I really don't. This is all assumptions. But this is all assuming out of my research. Just a low-level guy. You know, it's like, use your brain. Anyways, I'm glad I don't get too many views on this stuff. But anyways, back to Pulsechain, and let's go to Pulsechain. Let's look at charts. Yeah, I kind of get straight down to business, kind of thing like that, I guess. But I'm not going to monetize my channel. I'm not going to do any of that in the future. But this is if we broke this line right here from my tweet, I would get worried. Like, what the hell's going on? But this is great. This right here is making me bull. Like, I don't want to see this. Like, yeah, this is a little bit more choppier than I want, but no, I want to see this just flatten out, maybe go up, down. You want me to draw it? Like I've been waiting for this even on my chart, like or Yep's chart, I should say. Like maybe come up a little bit and go down and just do that. Like, and then if you really want to go further, like, oh, really want to go further, like, just draw some more lines. Oh wait, it'll probably go this way though, like, cause July, and then right there we go. Give one like last grab right down here. You know what I mean? You just travel sideways, not for this long, of course. Well, yeah, that's 2025, but like maybe this, right up, and then right about here it goes up. We ride sideways right in there. I don't know. We'll see. I know it's just not going to shoot up unless Richard comes in and does something, or everybody's shocked. But we shall see. Like what happens. Nobody knows what's going on in this game. So let's look at Pulsex. I haven't done this number thing on Pulsex yet. Like this had like 140,000 sacrifices or something, but it's kind of interesting. Like I come with 369% on Pulsechain, and now Pulsex. I got to come up with something if people even want it. But like the easy to go to, just like Pulsechain, is the bottom of this, right? Bottom of this candle. But that's 5073, man. Like, ouch. That's another what? 64% to max pain to me. Like, huh. I'm not saying it's going there by far, but Richard has been propping this up, and it is flatter than Pulsechain, which is interesting. I don't know why I just did that. It is way flatter. It's looking more bullish. I think he's calming more people down in the Pulsex camp. I have very minimal of this. It's more of a Pulsechain guy. Plus, Pulsex, yeah, stake it, whatever. I got more 9-inch. I'm a little bit more bullish on 9-inch, but like IPFS and the way Richard is on his decks, like, yeah, I'm way bullish on this. Don't get me wrong, but I don't have very much at all. I really don't. And yes, it's hyper deflationary, but what if the last person sells and it just all goes to zero? Deflation marks. You can buy and burn a token and do anything with it. You can pump it. Yeah, it gets more scarce over time, but so do collectibles, antiques, things like that. Yeah, they will be worth more, but the buyers out there get less and less. Like high dollar paintings and things like that. You catch my drift. That's at least how I think of it. How this will turn out. But that could be 10 years down the road. I don't know. I'm just speaking how I feel, in my opinion. It's looking great though. That's the weekly chart. The daily, it's keeping up. I like it. It's making me bullish, like especially that the volume's dropped and so many people aren't doing crazy stuff and playing with the chain so much. We need to see a floor like that. Like it's healthy. We need to see real volume. We need to see real prices instead of manipulated prices. Yeah, founders will help prop up their token and things like that to help people from coping. And that's possibly a thing that Richard Hart's doing, is he's helping them cope because Pulsex is down so much on stack price. Who knows? I don't know. But if you're in the Pulsex wrap Pulse Bowl earning that ink, what do you care? You're earning that ink, and it's more rare than Pulse and Pulsex. So like, just hold it. I don't own any ink, but I believe it is way bullish. Other than that, it's, I'm not fading RH tokens at all, but I'm holding what I'm holding because it's probably going to be more leverage depending on the sellers. There's more sellers, there's more holders, there's more buyers in Pulse and Pulsex. Well, actually, there's more sellers, buyers, and holders in Pulsex than Pulsechain because, there's differences now, but in the beginning, that's how it was. So, like, we'll see. I could see this if you thin the liquidity. It could be doing the same thing as Pulsechain. It could go on. Like, it could. That's if Richard is willing to throw away the dough for the better part of the chain and his success and his glory and his ego and everything like that, right? So, yeah, let's see. I think we got another 30 weeks, maybe. Who knows? 30, 40 weeks. And no, it's not going to go straight up in a straight line. I mean, that's my very bullish case. It could. Will it? Who knows? That depends on ETH, Bitcoin, greater macros. That depends on a whole lot of other stuff like the SEC case. That depends on yeah. Anyways, shout out to Ben Dubard. He went to the North Carolina. Some hot dog stand dude was suing Richard Hart for $400. Shout out to him for showing up for the Hexicans. If I would have lived close, I would have tried too. And yeah. Anyways, let's Pulsex. Now, let's look at BBC. Look at this. This is the incentive of 9-inch right here. Just straight on the floor from lunch. Now, went up to like, what, $22? Think you can get back here? Oh, what would be that? It'd be a 50,000% move. Yeah, might be a little much, but who knows? I am a big believer in liquidity. Like, yeah, there's slippage. Yeah, there's money you throw away to slippage, things like that. Liquidity is the game. And the thinner the liquidity, the faster the price will move. But the more money you throw away eating into slippage, thicker the liquidity, the less money you throw away. But the slower the price moves, things like that. So, like, when it comes to BBC, who knows? It could probably match ink at the top. What if BBC hit $1,000? Who knows? I don't know. Not financial advice. This is just me speculating. Other than that, I don't think it's going to ever get there. It's got tremendous resistance to pass. Like, let's turn this auto off, man. It's irritating sometimes. But, like, it came up. It's like right there, right? This one. Yeah. It could just hang out here for another 6 months. You think? If you zoom in, hang up here another 6 months. I see these pumps as like testing the market. Like, okay, let's see if people still want to sell. Let's wait 6 months for volume to drop again. And just keep building, keep forking, keep doing whatever. Pump it again, see if it goes up. Who knows? Give money back to whoever sacked, right? But no, this is the incentive on 9-inch. This is you stake BBC, you earn it in the farms. 9-inch is great. They got plenty of incentive. And here's one thing I really am glad Richard did, is he slowed down Pulsex. He did the building of Pulsex the way he did, bare minimum, whatever. And he said, go build. And for all you Hexicans out there, Richard said, go build. So why are you fudding the people that are building, launching meme coins, doing this, trying ideas, things like that? Yes, I know Maxi. Yes, I do have Hex stakes. Yes, I haven't EES'd a stake. I've taken my Hex stakes over on Ethereum and brought them over and swapped them over into Pulsechain Hex. But, and restaked it, besides like a little bit, like not enough to worry about. But, like, I have ICOSA. I have Watsas. Those are my leverage on that Hex. So when Hex pumps, ICOSA and those Watsas are going to pump. Probably just along with Hex. So if Hex pumps, Pulsechain is going to pump. Pulsechain pumps. Pulsex, everything is going to pump. Like, let's just say all of us don't trade and the liquidity pools stay the same. And he just inserts. This is like theory. Ain't going to happen that way ever in real life. Everything would rise up, right? So it's the same for this. It's the same thing. BBC is the incentive token over like PLSX. Other than that, I got some hopefully some Bucks pool coming on later later this year. No time frames, no promises. Talking in the background, things like that. I thought I would just mention that again. I did put the Yup project on the Forge. Their first batch of NFTs went out. I think it's the 1 to 100 batch. They're sending them out in batches. So be out looking for that in your wallet. If you sacrificed for these NFTs for the Forge to put your project, to get coins, get like shares, like stake the NFTs, you like, put reviews and stuff. This is a launch pad. I don't know like ins and outs of it the greatest, but yeah. Other than that, there's that. And then oh yeah, let's look at the Yup chart. I forgot about that. Yup chart. This is the agreeable index coin, I call it. It looks like it's starting to slow down to the downside, but we shall see if it holds right around it here. Yeah, if you don't know, Yup token, I'm the founder, so I'm very biased. If you go on yuponpulse.com, which I'll show you the website here in a minute. This is my token. It's kind of like a bullish indicator for me. It was airdropped to no permissions. HOA holders 690 to 420 above back in February-ish, right then and there. So check your wallet if you had HOA then. Otherwise, if you held 100K plus nope at the time back then, you got an airdrop of this too. It's just been, it was launched quietly, just been holding a little bit below due to the airdrops. Launch price right there. That's how I gauge it. It did pretty good, 71% down from there. Like the initial pump was the bots, and once I think somebody researched the token, they just dumped it all, which I'm kind of glad because they're out. Nobody really sniped it. I kind of just launched it and just let it go. Launched itself. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. It's tied to Solidx. Let's look at Solidx. Ooh, what's up today? All right, look at that bounce. Let's see. Bouncing right around $20, huh? All right, looking pretty good. I want to see this flatten out also. I don't want to see no up here. Maybe like a recovery candle come down, another one come down, half of that, and then. But it might only last until like when's that court case thing when the SEC has to respond by here. Put a vertical line. There we go. That's when the SEC has to respond. So it's probably going to get a little bullish until then. Sell the news. It'll probably come up to here. Then it'll go down. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Solidx is leaving it alone, which is good. Letting the market build its structure just like Pulsechain needs to do, just like Pulsex needs to do. Although Richard has been holding that Pulsex line. Still don't know quite sure. I got my assumptions, but assumptions make a hole out of you and me, right? So we'll never truly know unless it comes out and tells us, or he's not really like that. Anyways, let's go look at Nope token. Since not enough TA people cover this token along with Yep token that is tied to this too. That's the weekly chart. Let's go to the daily. It looks a little prettier for you guys. See, look. You notice that? It all has that angle. Looks like somebody's trying to hold this line, which is a very important line to hold. Although it did. No, maybe it hasn't. Let's look a little closer. All right, bounced off that line. Somebody's holding that right there. You don't want that to go lower, but it might due to being paired with something. Now, I'd get worried if it went like this is like my TA kind of stuff, but like not the best TA artist, but I would take that. And if it went below here, the middle of that parallel channel, it might go lower, but I don't think it will because it's starting to build some something right there. Like the bulls are fighting the bears. I've noticed that, which is good. It's like a handover to like as the bears sell down, they take their profits or whatever, move it out to another chain or whatever. Like the bulls come in and scoop it up and save it and then start pushing it up, and the bears start coming back in and following them up, and it's just like it's art to me, but it takes a whole lot of time. But yeah, hopefully this forms a bottom right here, but I think it might come back. Yeah, I can see it going a little lower right here, unless Solidx comes and pumps something. I don't know, testing this shoulder right here. I don't know. It does act like a stable coin somewhat in the market compared to other tokens being down 60 some odd percent and whatnot. But like from this bounce, it's still down 52. So it's down along with us, but it has broke its previous all-time high. Like some other meme coins. Let's go to Axis. Check it out. I think I have to go to this one right here. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. It's down too, just like that. Look. I wonder what's happening. Coin pools, man. Coin pools. Glad I'm in a little niche and not too many subscribers yet because I can give you more alpha than if I had a lot of subscribers. I would have to watch my words a little bit more, but I'm still going to be transparent and just speak my mind. I'm still bullish on all these. Like, if you hit log on this, though, like, And you just keep scrolling down. Like, can't even see the dump. And once Solidx pumps, Axis is gonna go. Like, dude. Yeah. People need to start doing their own research and just shut up. Don't trust. Verify. So if that is Solidx's number 8 SAC wallet that I track, showed y'all, whatever, there's no other transactions besides like scam transactions into it, out of it. Like, what if this guy had like 4 of the top 25 wallets? How much money does this dude have? Interesting. Give you food for thought. Food for thought. Anyways, I think oh yeah, I gotta do fire. Let's go fire and 2 fucks. Do 2 fucks. Let's cover that. Fire token. That's 2 months. No, let's go to 10. It's gotta be like 10 months. There we go. There we go. All right. This one's doing the same thing. Look at that. Coin pulse. So to do a quick TA on this, do some bright light TA. Turn that on. Let's go. Should we do a parallel? It doesn't matter really what things you do, as long as you just stick with a certain thing. Let's go right there, which seems important. All right. Let me just parallel to the bottom. That's interesting. I might have to turn the log on this. But no. Okay. So that's interesting, I think. Log, it's above it. It's below it on linear. Look at that. That's got to be an important level. Like, here's the U shape that we're going to probably get. Like, last chance. Just like the BTC chart. Let's go to Trading View and look at that one. Oh, got to type it in. Really quick. I just want to look at the BTC. Nasdaq. Where's the Coinbase one? Huh, that changed. Yeah. Yeah. Screw it. When it pumps, Ether's going to pump. Everything's going to just explode. I was going to show you the little U chart in 2018, but that now 2 fucks. I changed my mind a lot. Can you tell? Like it matters. Let's go to 30 days, 26, 22. Yes, it has low liquidity because most of the LP is on fucks, and for some reason, Duck Screener doesn't pull it up. Like, kind of stupid, but hey, whatever. If you want to pick some up, 58% down, 50% discount. If you go to 2fucks.io, you can take your LP pool tokens from Fucks and stake them over here. Yeah. Oh yeah, it showed full screen, but Anyways, I think that's all I got, guys. Covered it all. If you haven't, go to 2fucks.io. Check it out. Fucks or Fucks.io is a balancer fork off Ethereum. It's great. You can earn yield on some tokens. Coming to Pulsechain. Oh yeah. And if you haven't followed me, you guys can go to my webpage right here and find all my links right up here. YouTube, X, Telegram for Yep. And hey, if you think I'm a scammer, I don't care. Got a couple videos right here. I'm bootstrapping this thing all on my own. Well, I got some help from Randy with LP, but little risk, but hey, we've been around this long. I'm gonna keep on going. Stay agreeable, stay rebel, make memes, stop hating, get bullish on Pulsechain, get into no permissions, get into the forge, watch out for Pulse Wars. I don't know, there's a lot going on Pulsechain. Spritz Finance, you can go to that. On and off ramp to crypto. Pick up some NFTs at pulsemarket.app. Tank Talks down here, the Pulse OGs, which is great. I got a few of them. A lot going on Pulsechain. It's not manipulated, so well, for the most part, everything's manipulated. But one last chart. I know I'm jumping around everywhere, but interesting. You type in 9-inch and it just pops up. That's just weird. But 9-inch is doing about the same thing, man. Last chance for lower prices, I think. You see this little, if it makes a little higher low W, like, come on, let's go. I'm bullish. Anyways, peace out. No comments, no issues. Hopefully y'all heard me. Peace.